Well, from the battle on the front lines in Ladakh to the political battle here in India, very much to do with China, a full-blown political war has erupted after the Home Minister, Amit Shah, today set up an inter-ministerial probe into financial violations allegedly by trusts owned by the Gandhi family, including the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation Trust. Rahul Gandhi himself has taken on the Prime Minister directly in response, accusing the Modi government of political vendetta.
The centre has fired another salvo in the face-off with the Congress over funding of several trusts controlled by the Gandhi family. The Home Ministry is forming a high-powered inter-ministerial panel to look at charges of money laundering, tax violations and illicit foreign funds against the trusts. The panel, led by a special director of the Enforcement Directorate, will coordinate the whole probe. Under the lens are the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust and Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust.
Rajiv Gandhi Foundation took hefty donations from major Indian corporates और लोगों के लिए गरीबी का नारा लगाते रहे और बड़े डोनेशंस के जगह पर hefty कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स दिए गए और यह था क्विड प्रो को.
The BJP has been targeting the Gandhi family, accusing it of getting funds from the government, Prime Minister Relief Fund and the Chinese Communist Party.
The trade deficit between China and India, because of all this lobbying by the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, after they received a bribe from the Chinese embassy, and the way they comprehensively campaigned for free flow of FTA in all respects, showed this great rise. Congress party जवाब दे कि चीन के साथ इतना प्रेम क्यों बढ़ गया था?
The Rajiv Gandhi Foundation has nothing to add, nothing to fear, because you have all the yantras and tantras, and you can ask every question and every inquiry. Beauty is that these lovely questions like ninth schedule exemptions, like blue-eyed, sanctified holy cows, don't get asked of Vivekananda Foundation. They don't get asked of overseas friends of BJP Foundation. They don't get asked of India Foundation. For that matter, they don't get asked in much larger quantums of money from the RSS.
Hitting back at the allegations, Rahul Gandhi trained guns straight at the Prime Minister. The Congress MP tweeted that Narendra Modi will never understand that those who fight for the truth have no price to pay and cannot be intimidated. Over the last few months, the Gandhis, particularly Rahul Gandhi, has been questioning the Narendra Modi government over the India-China standoff and policies like lockdown. The government, by focusing on the Gandhi family trusts, has made it Modi versus Gandhis once again.
So while the PLA and Indian Army disengage at Ladakh border, the face-off between BJP and Congress has intensified, with government ordering probe against Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Looks like more skeletons will tumble out of the closet in the days to come as this political war of words gets murkier. With camera person Ajay Thakur, this is Anand Patel in New Delhi for India Today.
Okay, let's debate. Joining me live, Dr. Shama Mohammed, senior spokesperson of the Congress Party. Also with me, Sudesh Verma, spokesperson and senior leader of the BJP. Dr. Shama, to you first, ma'am. Straight reaction from you first on this. The Home Ministry under Amit Shah has instituted an inter-ministerial coordination team to oversee the investigation into the Rajiv Gandhi Trust. I want to quickly just summarize. Taking money from the Chinese embassy, speaking on their behalf and harboring Indian, taking money from countries known to harbor India's tax evaders. Those are the three principal allegations against the Rajiv Gandhi Trust. I have 15 minutes on this debate. I would request everyone to limit their answers to 40 seconds. Shama, to you first, ma'am.
It's very difficult to limit my answer to 40 seconds because
that's so that everyone gets a chance.
Why? I was called by your team at 5 p.m. I've been waiting 20 minutes, so I should be given my time.
My personal
First and
apologies for
foremost,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
First
some
and foremost, we have
breaking
to-
from Pangong, that's why.
Yes, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. The first and foremost thing we have to understand that the country's unemployment rate today is 23%. China is 6%. Brazil is 12%. The IMF has said that our growth rate is going to be minus 4.5%, the lowest since 1979. Our COVID cases have crossed 7 lakh and we have more than 20,000 deaths. Countries around us, Bangladesh, Nepal, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, all of them, the number of cases is less. We had a stringent lockdown, but after that, the cases, only country in the world, after stringent lockdown, the cases have gone up and the economy has tanked down. And our diesel has gone up to 80 rupees, the worst in this time. Never has it happened. In all this, when it is such important, people have nothing to eat at home. People have got, you have yourself seen the Chitrakoot case where people, what is happening to little girls there, because they said for 3 months under lockdown, we did not have any money, no direct transfer of cash to these people. Under these, when we have to focus on such pertinent issues, of course, at LAC, the status quo ante is not yet maintained. They are still there in Pangong Tso Lake. I was just hearing finger 4 to 8, as well as they are in the Depsang Plains. When there are such important and pertinent issues, they have come to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Now, the most important thing in this, Shiv, is that Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, everything is there on the website.
Okay.
We have an annual report. We have not hidden anything. They could have come and asked us. But I want to ask Sudesh Marma a very important and pertinent question, which you will put to him. PM CARE has got Chinese money in it. That fund, PM CARE, was created on the 28th of March for what? To spend money on COVID. Why hasn't it spent any money other than 2,000 crore to buy ventilators, which happen to be ambu bags? Why hasn't it used that money on immigrants? I mean, the migrant laborers who are going from one place to other. Why haven't we revamped our healthcare system,
Okay.
our primary healthcare system?
Let's get an answer from
We
you.
want to know the Chinese money in
Let's
the
get an
PM
answer.
CARE.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
the Chinese
Sudesh-
money in the PM CARE today.
Sudesh,
Tell us
2
about
points.
PM CARE.
Okay.
And
Sudesh,
why
2 points.
it should
Okay.
not be audited.
Shama,
Ask him
let's
also,
let's
why
stagger
should it
this so
not
we
be
get more
audited?
points. Let's stagger this so we get more points. You can ask more questions. Sudesh, 2 points that you need to answer according to Shama is: one, when there's so much more things happening in the country, and they've all been listed by Shama, why are you spending precious resources going after the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation? One. And point number 2, which is the PM CARES fund. Take both those questions and answer them, Sudesh.
I will rather first answer to the debate which you are having. You see, why should you worry about the investigation? Because you quoted Rahul Gandhi's response that says that it's vendetta politics. Every time you come with such a thing, they say it is vendetta politics. Whether it is a case in the National Herald case, criminal conspiracy, they are on bail, both the mother and the son's bail. Congress money was used to buy public property into private domain. When there is a case against Robert Vadra, he is on bail. They say vendetta politics. When Mr. Chidambaram takes bail when he was in jail, they say it is vendetta politics. Now, when this issue about Chinese thing came, Chinese funding of RGF, they said that you are in government, you investigate. What's the big deal? You are doing politics. So now that the government has set up a committee to investigate, they should welcome it because they have been in the government and they know how the government functions. If they have not done anything, they should not fear. Now coming to the question of, this RGF thing, it's very important. No, RGF thing is very important. You see, the country needs to know whether national interest was compromised at the behest of the Chinese, because RGF did a study on China and said that free trade should be given to China. After that, in action also it was given, and as Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad was saying, our honorable minister, the trade deficit came after that. And now coming to PM CARES, you see, whatever is there in the PM CARES, we don't have a Mr. Thakur who was governor many times and who was a minister whose firm investigated the PM CARES when Sonia Gandhi was the chairman. PM CARES will be properly audited, investigated, everything will be done. So don't worry, every paisa will be used for COVID care. It has been made specifically for that. And trust me, every penny response you will get. You'll have to wait for that.
Shama, okay. We can play ping pong on the one issue between RGF and PM CARES, but I want to take it one step ahead because the interministerial team is focused on the RGF. Shama, the allegation here beyond just Chinese money is that the government says that malified intent has prima facie been established in this case? Because an MOU was signed between the Congress party and the Chinese government, and then all this money came in from the Chinese embassy, and that you can't question the timing of this particular probe because the Congress party has taken it upon itself to ask these questions. Many of them are valid questions in my opinion, but the timing can't be questioned is what the BJP says. If you've got nothing to hide, then why question the investigation?
Shiv, we are not questioning it. The problem here is everything is got it from our own website, the annual report. We are not hiding anything. But let me finish. We would also like to know, there is something called the Vivekananda Foundation. There is the India Foundation. We would like to know also for them to come out openly with who are funding those, where's the money coming in? And he mentioned Mr. Chidambaram. Mr. Chidambaram was in jail. They put him in for more than 3 months. Did they get anything out of him? Nothing. These are all allegations once again. And please tell Mr. Sudesh Verma to
let Shama finish. Let Shama finish.
And very importantly, he has not explained something about PM Cares. The PM Care, which is a Prime Minister's fund, PM Care, which is started for COVID, why should it not be audited by a public authority is my question. Why does not it come under the ambit of the RTI? Why has
no, but that can be a stretch to all administrations, can't it, Shama? Not just with this government.
Why has TikTok given money to it? All these apps which they banned recently has given money to it. We want the PM Care to be investigated. We have nothing to hide. We have said from the beginning, everything of the RG Foundation is there, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. It's on our website itself. We have nothing to hide and we are not afraid. But my question here is they refuse to investigate PM Care. None of them have answered. He said that it has been investigated. My dear, the PM Care was started on 28th of March this year. Why have you started it? You said for COVID. For COVID, why are people dying of hunger? What about the healthcare system? You are supposed to revamp the healthcare when we have the lockdown. How many primary healthcare systems have you come up with? How many COVID centers? Why has the Prime Minister left it for the states now to deal with COVID?
Okay,
why are there no meetings?
Okay, you've made that point twice. You've made that point twice. Sudesh,
unemployment is 23%. Why are you not speaking about it?
You're repeating points now.
What about
very limited time, so I can't have too much of a spread.
I want answers of PM Care.
I will have a separate debate. I will have a separate debate. I will have a separate debate on PM Care. I want to know from Sudesh. Sudesh, what is this interministerial? Tell us about this interministerial team that's going to investigate the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. I promise that we will have a separate discussion on the PM Care.
About PM Care, Shiv, he has not answered.
I want to say something. I want to say something. No, one second.
Why should we have a PM Care when there is
One
PM
second.
and RM?
If I am going to be harangued as the anchor, then time will run out and then nobody makes their point and we'll say Tata goodbye. I am simply saying that the point has been made about PM Care. It's been raised by me twice by you, Shama. And I'm saying that since we have limited time right now and you've made the point, it's not like you haven't made the point. I am saying that we will have a separate discussion on this. I want to ask Sudesh, this is an interministerial coordination committee to look into the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. I'm just wondering, to people looking at it from the outside, why does it need an interministerial committee? This seems like a pretty large kind of devotion of resources into something like this. Is it, or am I wrong, Sudesh?
No, you're right. A clarification must go for the benefit of the viewers.
Yes.
That you see, whenever you take money from outside a foreign country, whether you have taken permission for that, whether the money came through genuine route, where Prevention of Money Laundering Act is applicable or not, whether Foreign Currency Act is applicable or not, whether these things were violated, and then income tax authorities, they will all investigate. So it is much better if they coordinate their works together and the same information is changed by all. So all can investigate together rather than one doing and then passing it on to the other. So it's good, it's a comprehensive probe and they should be happy about it. There will be less of harassment. And we want to know the facts because you see, prima facie the case is established that you took money from China. You took money from China, you had an MOU and you used that money to fund day studies. No,
on our website. We don't have a problem, it's an NGO.
Okay.
Truckload of
we don't have a problem. Please investigate. Please investigate. We don't have any issues.
If you have truckload of information, give me that information.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
It's good that you are simplifying my task. You are questioning also, answering also on my behalf.
Okay.
You don't need a BJP spokesperson.
I'm out of time. Quickly wrap up your point, Sudesh. I'm out of time.
You see, all these things, we have points to prove. The government needs to know whether national interest was compromised by the Congress. Prima facie, it looks to be that, and let the investigative agencies come to a conclusion about that. Congress should welcome it.
When the
It
BJP
should pass to the fire test.
When the BJP is in power and forms committees, it is accused of vendetta. When the Congress is in government and forms committees, it is accused of vendetta.
But Shiv, look at the timing,
this
Shiv.
is
We don't
No,
have
no,
to
no,
do
no,
this.
no,
one second.
Come
If
and
something,
ask us, we'll give you
if something
everything.
malified,
Why
let
do you
me
want to have this
be very clear about one thing. Let me be
That's
very
what
clear
I'm
about
sure
one thing.
Fire test.
Let me be very clear about one thing. If the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation has done anything malified, investigations should bring it out. If anything malified has happened as far as the Prime Minister's Care Fund has happened, it should come out. There should be absolute transparency. There can
Well,
be
let
no
there be
selectiveness
investigation
on
into
this.
that also.
Let's
Why don't they investigate
let's
that?
see. The Congress has raised the issue. Let's see if that
Let there
happens.
be an investigation into PM Care.
Let there be. But I think the Congress should say. I think if I was just unsolicited, I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician.
Let the money be spent first.
I am not a politician, but let me give some unsolicited advice to anyone who, is accused of such things. If you've got nothing to hide, say, I've got nothing to hide, bring on your investigations, throw all your agencies at me and try and prove something wrong, and I'll meet you at the other end.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.